I think it's going to be the middle of February, middle to latter part of February. It's kind of my part of it was my assessment of the preparations required to get to a offensive of this scale. Part of it was the fact that there's something about the timing with regards to Olympics and timing this after the conclusion of the Winter Olympics in China. They'll probably wait the extra handful of days until after to not, upset the Chinese, that they want to make sure are prepared to support them when heavy sanctions do come down. Nothing has fundamentally changed. We are still involved in a diplomatic negotiation. We made it pretty clear that the U.S. was not going to negotiate at gunpoint, that these are conversations that we could have outside of crisis, and that Russia, if it's really serious about these discussions, it needs to do this when the threat of war on Ukraine's border has been reduced. And the Russians have done nothing at any point to facilitate a healthy kind of dialogue, diplomacy on these topics. It's almost as if they're not interested about the outcome of the diplomacy. There is no reshaping of the European security architecture that results in a Ukraine that pivots back to Russia. The only thing that does that is a failed state, a crushing military defeat that might offer Putin his win of pulling Ukraine back into his orbit. So I really don't even think that the diplomat giving him a lot of what he wanted on the diplomatic track would be sufficient. I think, unfortunately, we're headed towards a major military offensive in Europe.